Welcome to Solitaire Quest, episode 12. And today, moving my microphone, but also today, I'm gonna be reviewing Spyfall, Part 1, Part 2. I'm gonna be reviewing Doctor Who Series 12. I'm gonna be doing all of it. No piecemeal like what I did with Series